What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another one of my videos. So in this video we are going to be trying two new products, and these are the two new products. This is in shade coffee, and this is just a poreless primer. So one day I was just searching on Amazon and they recommend me a L'Oreal concealer. So I went and looked at it, and the shade was coffee, and the price was like $4.95. I'm gonna pull up the price and put it on the screen somewhere, but L'Oreal for $4.95. Of course, all the other shades was regular price. They were still 12 something, but why was the shade coffee $4.95? So I went ahead and bought one, not two, but 4 shades of coffee from L'Oreal. Only because of the price. Only because of the price. But when it got here, I noticed that it do look like a perfect match. It do not look like a shade that I would use to highlight under my eyes, but it do look like a shade that I would use for like a full face of concealer. So I needed a poreless primer, so I stopped by my local drugstore and picked up a poreless primer from Milani. So we are gonna go try our two new products today. So I'm gonna try this as a full face of concealer and see if this gives me a perfect match. And we're also gonna try this poreless primer because that's what I'm lacking. I have all these primers, but none of them are poreless, and for some reason my skin is starting to become very texturized. Like, I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up, but I'm getting like a little bit of texture right here. A little bit of texture right here. So I was like, let me find the smallest type of poreless primer, and this was the smallest that they had in the store. So this is what we're gonna try today. Okay, so my face is already moisturized because I just got back in from dropping the kids off to school. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go right in, oops, with the primer. So let me just put some on my finger. This is how much I put. And we are going to smack in all the areas that I needed. I'm gonna put up some on my forehead too because why not? Oh, I like it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I like it. It fades everything out. Like, I should have did one side with it, one side without it, so y'all could see the difference. But it almost gave me like a filter. Like it leveled everything. I wonder if I could put this on my whole face. And I don't have big pores, so this is like probably the best one for me because it worked out pretty well. A little bit that was coming by my nose, it went away. It definitely faded them out. leveled everything. My chin was bigger, has bigger texture. Um, I see that it worked on my chin, but it doesn't look as smooth as my nose. So maybe I guessed it right that this product is good, but maybe not for those who have big pores. It only is good if you have small little texture or pores like me. Because down here was the biggest problem. Like the bumps and stuff down here were much bigger than the little bit that I was getting around my nose, and I can still see them. So I can see that they're smaller and more faded in, but they're still visible. The ones up here are gone. So if you have big pores or a lot of texture, maybe this one is not for you, but for me, it looks like it's doing the job. So let's go on to the next product. The next product is going to be this concealer that I got for less than $5. Y'all know I love me a good anything that's $5. So let's go ahead and use this concealer. And we're going to try to figure out what we're going to do with this concealer because I bought 4 of them. So it needs to be used. So like I said, this do look like my skin shade. So I don't think this is going to be a brightener concealer. I think, ooh. This is definitely going to be a concealer that just gives me skin. Do you guys even see it? Oh my goodness, this is nice. Let me get me... Do I use a concealer brush or do I use a foundation brush? I don't even know. But let's go ahead and use a concealer brush and just blend everything out. This is definitely going to give me skin. I mean, this can definitely be something that I can use every day. Without feeling like I put too much makeup on. This might replace my foundation, matter of fact. Look at this. This definitely might replace my foundation. I might become one of those girls who are like, I don't wear foundation. Look at that. I love it. I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I did that blind buy. I'm like, $5 for L'Oreal. Full coverage, 24 hours. I'm getting all 4. I'm getting all 4 of them, please. Thank you. I'll figure something out to do with it. Oh my goodness, y'all. It looks like I put a whole face of foundation on. It's giving skin. I love it. It even my toned out so well. Do you guys see the difference? Look at my forehead and then look at... I think I like this. I think I like this. I think I'm going to put my foundation to the side and start using this. Because I have 4 of them. And put a little bit on my chin. And then I'm going to use this to blend it out. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. I never tried L'Oreal's foundation, concealer. I'm telling you, I only bought it because Amazon recommended to me. This was definitely a good blind buy. Look at my skin. And this is not even foundation. Look at it. It's so like perfect. This is perfect. I'm happy. I'm happy. Wow. Wow. I did a whole face of concealer. I know people do that on a regular, but what? I found concealer that gives skin a blind buy and it gave skin. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this every day. I'm gonna use that every day. That's gonna be my everyday face look from now on. I love it. Let's put some highlighted concealer under my eye. If there was other shades that was $4, I would have got them too, but only coffee was the one that was $4. Everything else was still $12. But that's crazy. Why did Amazon recommend that to me? Why did they recommend that to me? So while that dries down, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do a little bit of bronzer, just a little bit, to see what this face is gonna give with just concealer. Alright, that's all I'm gonna put. Now let's do a little bit of blush. I think for blush we're gonna go let's do some blush tint from e.l.f. It's a tint. I don't know, maybe this tint is not supposed to go on top of concealer. Oh, I see it now. It's there, it's there. I see it mostly on my lids. So maybe this should have been done first. It's cute or whatever. Let me try again. Put some extra more here. I feel like since it's so sheer, I can like put a lot. That concealer is blowing my mind. I'm so happy. I'm just looking at my skin and I'm like, wow. That's all concealer. And I didn't even put a lot. Y'all remember? I only put some right here and some right here, and it covered my whole face. So this is definitely full coverage for anybody who is wondering if they should try this. This is definitely full coverage. All right, so we did our bronzer, we did our little bit of blush. Let's go ahead and blend out our concealer again, our lighter shade. That blush tint, I should have put some on my nose. I like what's happening. I definitely like what's going on. I even like the tint. Like, it's very little, but it's there. I'm digging it. So let's go ahead and set our under eye and our whole face. I guess since it's actually the whole face is concealer. Let's just do our under eye first with our lighter shade of setting powder. It looks like I'm damn near baking. And I will grab my darker shade set of powder and I'll put it. I'll actually grab a powder brush for this, for the rest of my face. Where's my powder brush? Oh, this is it. And I don't see it because I'm thinking it's sitting next to each other like this. That's why I didn't see it. But yeah. I'm gonna go with my darker shade of setting powder to set the rest of my face. I don't think I put anything on my forehead, but I'm still. And I'll just dust off the rest. All right, now that my face is all powdered up, let's go ahead and melt it down. All right, y'all, so my base is basing. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of finished touch. So like I'm gonna do my brows and my lip and probably add some eyeliner, and we'll see the finished product. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So this is the finished look. It gives very much minimum makeup to none. I think this could be my everyday look. I really, really, really do like the concealer. Like, I'm so happy I bought 4 of these. Like, I can't get over the price, but this is crazy how I did my full face with a little bit of this concealer. So this is full coverage. When I tell you full coverage, full coverage. Imagine if I had this in a lighter shade under my eyes as a highlighter. Yo, this is amazing. This might replace my foundation for real. All these different type of foundations y'all be seeing me use all the time, I might have to cut it out. Okay, this might be my go-to for real, okay, this is going to be my go-to. This primer, it worked really well around my nose, but it didn't do too well for my chin. So what I would say about this primer is, those of you whose skin is highly textured or have really big pores, I don't think this primer would be good for you, because it only worked well in the small areas that I have, if you guys know what I mean. Like, it works, but I don't think it works well enough for those who have a real problem, real acne problem, real pores, like real big pores, or your face is truly texturized, not just the little spots that I have. So I don't know. It worked well on my nose, so I will keep it and continue using it for around my nose, but it did not do too well for my chin. So yeah, that's my review on this. And for this, for the 4 of these, baby, no more foundation for me, okay? No more foundation for me. I'm in love. I'm in love with this concealer. I truly am. So this probably my girl. This is my girl right here. But yeah, like I said, this is for those who have small little patchy areas like me. This right here, I would recommend if you guys think you are the same skin tone as me, if you are my shade twin, I would tell you to go ahead and check Amazon right now and grab you some of these. These are still on sale for like about $4.95 on Amazon, and the shade is coffee. So yeah, I would tell you to go grab it if you are my shade twin. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the review of my 2 new products. Like I said, this right here is a 10 out of 10. And imagine if I had this for the lighter shade for under my eye. But I'm grateful. I mean, I can still get it. I'll just have to pay $12. I'm not doing that. But I got this. At this point, it's like I did pay for it $12 because I did get 4 of them. But I got 4. For how much? 4 times 4? No, I paid about 16, 17. So, well, if you add the 95 for 16, 17, 18, probably around $18. But I got 4 for 18. You would get 1 for 13. So yeah, this is a must. If you are my shade twin, like I said, go on Amazon and get you some of these. This will replace your foundation. Okay, this will replace your foundation. And as for this, if you got small pores, then I would tell you to get it. But if you got small pores, you don't even really need it then, because I didn't really need it. I just wanted to see how it would make a difference for the little bit of texturized things that I'm getting next to my nose. I mean, it did make a difference, but if you have a real problem, I would tell you not to get this. I will go next. But yeah, for this one, I will tell you to pass. This is a get. So y'all, that will be the end of my first review. I enjoyed this. So I might do some more reviews on new products that I get. But anywho, this will be the end of the video. Thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. If I helped you, please go ahead and subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet and you was thinking about it, think no longer. Just go ahead and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye.